And I can tell you, when you say you want to call on them, they will like it. Because as I told you, I value my invitation to a meeting like this one. When everybody will be saying, that guy is wasting. I hope I'm not proved that I'm wasting. I hope I'm not. Because when we are in retirement, at times you have no people to talk to and share ideas with. You see something, you reflect on it, and you say, I think this should have been handled like this. And when you call on these guys, they will give you their thinking. But you also ask them pertinent questions, and they will share with you their own way of understanding how it should be handled. Free of charge. Because if you went to a lawyer's chambers to seek questions, to ask questions, they will charge you. I mean, let's take issues of petroleum and land here. Kanisa will advise you free of charge. I hope he's not started charging. He doesn't charge. I have to make him confirm. He doesn't. Because there are so many issues on petroleum, and he's an authority. There are so many issues on mining. He's an authority. And he wants to share that information, the knowledge he has, with other people. Now, there are many such people in this area, and we need to take advantage of them before we get into election time. Because they also influence the opinion of those others they are working with whom you may not be able to reach. And advise the candidates to go and talk to them. It will make their life and their work easy. Now, the successes government has been able to register in Bunyoro should be at the back of your fingertips. The success, I said, let's look at the manifesto and look at the way the various programs have been implemented. But the programs and projects specific for Bunyoro, you should know them. Hoima City, Kabale Airport, the pipeline, the university.
I want to once again thank you. Thank you so much for your stewardship of the presidency. And maybe before I reach there, allow me also to introduce one of the seasoned cadres of the revolution, who is none other than Honorable Daudi Migereko. I don't know why he doesn't call himself David, but he decided to call himself Daudi Migereko. And when he was taking us through mobilization, he did not explain why he prefers calling himself Daudi rather than David. Honorable Minister, the team that is before you here, like you have heard, now you can attach the name to the position and the district they work. We have taken them through the objectives of why they are here. We did remind them about their mandate, and by the close of today, I think they will be fully equipped with the skills and the tools to go and do any assignment that you'll assign them to go and do in relation to what they have been assigned by the President of the Republic of Uganda. Honorable Minister, we also had facilitators. We had facilitators who took them through monitoring and evaluation, and the person who took them through monitoring and evaluation was none other than Dr. Sudi. We also took them through security issues, them being chairpersons for the district security committees and the district intelligence committees. We also took them through alternative resolution, conflict resolution, and we had Omukenkufu, Dr. Mwebe Sahari. We took them through enhanced political acuity, and it was Omukenkufu again, Gerald Karyeija, Kagambirwe. We took them through also leadership and team building, and this was done by the Principal Human Resource Officer, Office of the President. We took them through the mobilization skills, and Haji Yunus Kakande yesterday came and opened this engagement and touched everything and touched everywhere. And this morning, Honorable Minister, we also drank from a cup of wisdom of a seasoned Ugandan who is seated on your right, Honorable Daudi Migereko. And like what the RCC said, they are all ready to do what it takes to ensure that they deliver YK Museveni Sabalungu Sabaluanyi, the chairman of the Mighty Party of NRM, come 2026. We have also warned them that they better secure the commander-in-chief lest they lose their future. As you see them here, they are going back united. Honorable Minister, what you have been hearing about the squabbles between them, they have vowed that that one will never come amidst their doing of their job and the service, and as they go back as a united front. Allow me, Honorable Minister, to once again thank you. Thank you so much for giving us the resources to engage these people. And engaging them in a decent place. They have slept in one of the best places here. They have ate the best meals. And
English? Okay. We are so happy as the cluster of Rdcs from Bunyoro sub-region that this capacity building has come very timely at a time when we have just finished the primary elections for NRM and other parties, and now we are heading for the general elections. We think this training purpose is to equip us so that we prepare the community for the general elections 2026. As you know very well, this year is largely for campaigns, and next year, January, is elections and February. So what is very important now in our mandate given by the Constitution is to ensure that we give people security, we guide them in having their exercise peacefully, such that the elections go well. Even post-election management is done properly and right. And I think I just feel happy for the Secretariat of the Office of the President for the RDCs for bringing this training, particularly for this region, because every region has its own dynamics when it comes to politics. So I'm happy that the designers of these trainings have put them in clusters of cultural settings, in geographical settings where we belong and where issues can be discussed at length. Thank you so much. The strategy is, one of them is to mobilize the people, because elections and winning is all about numbers. But whichever candidate is canvassing votes should do it in an environment which is peaceful. That's largely what we are asking for, that we can't afford violence. Elections mean negotiating, asking the people, begging them, communicating them to understand your agenda, your manifesto, and then they vote you. And that's what we have to emphasize as RDCs. We don't take sides, but at least we guide for the general objective of peaceful elections, that the people vote the candidates they want, candidates of their choice, regardless of which party. That's not our concern. But we believe that government must be in charge for peaceful elections, for peaceful presidency elections and parliament, and then the local governments as well.
Is giving information. That person is a double dealer you are working with. Check. That person is only after money. Check. So it will help us if you can call upon the leaders of NRM in your districts to do their work. Because once they do your work is also done. Particularly for elections. And there is no way they can succeed alone, and there is no way you can succeed alone. You must succeed as a team. You must succeed as a team. Because you can't be everywhere as an individual. You must work with others in executing your work. So please, reconciliation of these teams is good. But also in a district, in an area like this one, where everybody knows NRM is having the lead, get even the opposition and talk to them and say, please, we want to develop our area. You know, Magufuli used to tell those fellows in Tanzania, said, 5 years you voted for me to work for you. The last year, you can come and we talk about our differences. These 5 years is for work. And if you stand in my way, you'll be in trouble. Let us work. Wacha tuchape kazi. You see? So please, the opposition in your areas, talk to them. If Bunyoro is going to make headway, and you don't mind joining NRM, go ahead and join NRM. This is time. Oh, okay. Because for me, I think if we do things that way, we shall make work easy for ourselves. I was asked to talk about mobilization. But you see, mobilization is a very wide subject. Very wide subject. But also, it must be focused. It must be targeted. This is campaign time. For me to talk about mobilization, and I just talk about the principles of mobilization, blah, 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 without being contextual, without putting this in proper context, I will have wasted your time. So kindly bear with me. Some of the things I could have sounded very irrelevant, but I had to bring them up to help me drive the point home. So please don't get out and say, that man, he was really relevant. Now, lastly, they introduced me. In NRM, each of us has opportunities. But we must also create opportunities for others. I started as an LC1 councillor, LC3, LC5, Member of Parliament, Chairman in Parliament of Trade and Industry, Chairman Economic Affairs for
but NRM and Commander-in-Chief of the Uganda People's Defense Forces and our champion of wealth creation. Permit me also bring you greetings from Mama, the First Lady, Mother of the Nation, and Minister of Education and Sports, Mama Janet Kataha Museveni. The PS, Haji Yunus Kakande, has sent you greetings. I'm aware he was with you yesterday. As we come to the end of this retreat, I wish to express my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you for your active participation and engagement in the 3 days that you have been here. As you are aware, the purpose of this workshop was to re-echo the fundamental role you play in serving the interests of His Excellency, the President, in your respective areas of responsibilities and supporting seamless implementation of government programs and projects for the well-being of all Ugandans. I take this singular honor to congratulate you for working tirelessly to serve the people of Uganda. Thank you for doing so. His Excellency the President is interested in serving his people, and you being there in your respective areas as presidents of the districts, that's what is required of you. Thank you for serving the people of Ugandans equally. I wish to thank the people of Bunyoro for hosting the President while on his tour of PDM performance in these areas. This was a success visit, and I congratulate our staff from the offices of the RDC and DSO for a job well done. During his tour, during the President's tour, the President offered very good advice to our people. I call upon all of you to follow that guidance. As leaders, you have a sacred responsibility to ensure that the citizens receive the quality services they deserve, more especially on PDM. PDM has become PDM. And it is the reason why His Excellency is moving all the regions of Uganda to ensure that those people, the beneficiaries, and I'm sure you know them, the Ugandans who are still on subsistence farming, are the rightful beneficiaries of PDM. Therefore, I thank you for that, and I kindly request you not to be compromised. The collective goal of government is to improve the lives of the citizenry. This can only be achieved through effective service delivery. You play a vital role in promoting good governance and accountability within our communities. I urge you to mobilize your communities to take ownership of the government projects and programs, to monitor the development projects, to ensure that they are implemented effectively and efficiently, and to foster partnerships with the other stakeholders, including all government agencies, civil society organizations, and the private sector to leverage resources and expertise. You shouldn't work as enemies with these people, agencies of government and civil societies and private sectors, as long as they are on the right track. We are serving one government, and with the able leadership of His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Furthermore, I wish to re-echo that you are the backbone of the NRM party at the grassroots. Therefore, you are instrumental in mobilizing people, listening to their concerns, and advocating for their needs. You are our whistleblowers on the grassroots. You know what is affecting the people. You know their needs. But if you keep quiet and you don't let us know, there is no way how we'll get to know what is affecting our people on the grassroots. Therefore, it is your role to put us in the know so that we do the needful. Over the years, the NRM party has registered numerous achievements that have transformed our country. Some of these achievements include stability and peace. We have enjoyed over 3 decades of peace and stability, creating an enabling environment of economic growth and development. 2, economic growth. Our economy has grown significantly, with Uganda becoming one of the fastest growing economies in the whole of Africa. And 3, infrastructure developments. We have invested heavily in infrastructure development, including roads. I am aware that you always go and commission the roads in your respective areas of operation, and this is your duty. Bridges, electricity, and telecommunications. Social services. We have expanded access to social services, including education, health care, and clean water. The achievements registered by the NRM government cannot be taken lightly. I urge you to take ownership of these achievements and share them with your communities. Popularize the good work of the NRM party and showcase the impact it has had on our people's lives. I encourage you to sensitize your communities, to mobilize support for the NRM party, and to provide feedback to the party leadership on the needs and concerns of your communities. I always think communication wherever I happen to get an opportunity of addressing you colleagues. Communicate, 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 communicate. Go on radio, speak, talk about the achievements of NRM, what the NRM is doing, what the NRM has done, what the NRM is going to do for our people on the grassroots. Therefore, communication is a requirement for all of us to let the public know, so that the public appreciates what the government has done for it. Indeed, it is you who are our chief communicators. If you keep quiet, the public will not know what the NRM government is doing, what the NRM government has done, and we need to be appreciated by the public. We want our dear president to remain in his chair, but he will not remain there when you don't tell the public the goods of NRM government. It is you to keep on telling the people, the public, what we are doing for them. I wish to express my gratitude to those of you who have passionately filed your monthly reports to my office on time. I wish to remind those who have not done so of the repercussions of failing to comply. Please do. I expect everyone to submit their reports on time. As a matter of fact, we depend on these reports to make assessments of your performance, and we also use them to obtain relevant issues for addressing by the ministries, departments, and agencies. Kindly, colleagues, do that. File your monthly reports. If you don't file these reports, you are depriving yourself and your area of key interventions. It's a requirement. I request you to emphasize teamwork so that you all benefit from the collective successes and achievements. I'm happy that when Major Martha was here welcoming me, she talked of teamwork. Thank you, Major Martha. Teamwork is the way to go. And I sing teamwork like a song. Teamwork, teamwork. Teamwork, teamwork. Work in harmony. Let us be united. Let us all borrow a leaf from His Excellency the President, who is a unifier. He works with everybody. And Office of the President is also doing the same. We do have so many challenges, but we prioritize teamwork regardless of the many challenges we have. Therefore, colleagues, please practice it. I know challenges are there, but try to make sure that you work with harmony at the district level and all areas where you are working from. As a matter of emphasis, the Presidential Directive of June 9, 2013 requires all government projects to be commissioned by the RDC. Unfortunately, some of you are sleeping on your jobs. This lack of care and concern will not be allowed. Indeed, RDCs are supervised and they get orders from His Excellency the President, myself, your supervisor, the Secretary Office of the President, and the head RDC Secretariat. As RDCs, you should not misuse your offices and mandate. RDCs are not supervised, and neither do they receive orders from politicians. You are bound to make costly mistakes when you take this route. Nevertheless, I want to thank those of you who are listening to our advices and instructions and have completely adjusted your working environments to allow for accountable decision-making, good teamwork, and cordial relationships. Thanks to those who are complying. On the matter of corruption, I urge you to continue fighting hard to eliminate these instances in your districts, but especially personally avoid any involvement in the same. As Office of the President, we are champions of a corrupt-free country. We do not work with corrupt staff. If you are caught red-handed, no one will defend you at all. Are we together? Yes, I've been guiding you to desist from acts of corruption. Don't hope, don't work with corrupt people. Instead, whisper to us. We are more than ready to work on those corrupt officials. Don't participate. Kindly. You are destroying the image of the presidency. After involving in corrupt practices, some of you rush to politicians thinking that they will protect you. This is a wastage of time. For as long as I am still living by the grace of God, and I am still in that ministry of presidency, I shall not tolerate corrupt staff. I shall not. Others are in deals of land. Land deals, land deals, land deals. I'm tired of those habits of land deals. You hear land deals, land grabbing, and the RDCs also are participating, are helping the land grabbers, are doing otherwise. What is happening really? Mostly here in Bunyoro, I always get information on issues of land grabbing, and even RDCs are involved, even RDCs are helping, even RDCs are also sharing. What is it exactly, colleagues? Please, please. You call me your mother, and I am really your mother when you are doing me good. We ought to emulate the fountain of honor, His Excellency, the President, who constantly makes reference to the Constitution in every action and decision he takes. Yet as President, you would assume he would act the other way. Like those he succeeded. You must follow the law and be guided by it, dear colleagues. You should take keen interest in the security situation in your respective districts, especially at the borderlines, being aware of the deadly conflicts pertaining in the DRC. There could be criminals entering the country who may pose a big danger to our security. Therefore, RDCs and DSOs should strongly team up and map out strategies of securing your areas. We need to protect our peace and stability of this country jealously. We shouldn't allow such things to happen in our country. You ought also to resist from divisive politics as we head to the political season. I caution you not to be used to meet the selfish interests of certain politicians. You know, most of us, we politicians, I'm also now a politician, we are selfish. Indeed, we are selfish. We don't mind about our president. I hear some RDCs are personal assistants to the senior leaders of government. Instead of focusing to His Excellency's agenda, instead of working for your appointing authority, the appointing authority, but you are helping this person, you are the personal assistants of other senior leaders of government. Let us concentrate to our dear president instead. But you hear, when you try to transfer the RDC, you can receive calls and calls. Please, Honorable Minister, I hear you are transferring my RDC. What has he done? Kindly help me. Don't transfer him. I do still need him. He's working a lot. He's mobilizing. He's doing this for the president. He's doing this for the president. Yet he's just lying. He's helping him or her in the actual sense. Truth must be told. You know, I'm not a liar and I don't know how to lie. So what I am telling you is real. Let us concentrate to our beloved president first. Others will find us on the way, okay? Colleagues, as I conclude, I wish to state to you that the fountain of honor, His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, will stand in the coming general elections. Do you know him? He's called General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. He is the official NRM candidate for the NRM party in 2026-2031 presidential race. Therefore, it is your role to inform the public what government has done and why we need to maintain Museveni and the NRM in power. Okay? We all belong to NRM. NRM party is the party we know. And our beloved president is the national chairperson of the NRM party. Our focus is him, and is the appointing authority. Therefore, we should work for the national NRM party and head of state. Let us all mobilize for our beloved president. Let us all work, let us all mobilize. You know our support is down there, where you are. Therefore, it is a necessity for all of us to mobilize, to talk to the people, to prioritize government programs, so that people appreciate what we are doing and accord us with another term in office. Kindly, please, let's mobilize the masses and vote for our beloved president. I ask that you continue doing your work of auditing, monitoring and supervising of government programs, and mobilizing the general public, bearing this in mind. Please rally support and promote the national resistance movement agenda in this region. The NRM party has a proven track record of delivering on its promises, and we must ensure that our people are aware of the progress so far made. Let's work together to ensure that all people are informed, engaged, and motivated to support the NRM in the 2026. And it is the reason why I'm telling you to go on radio and put the people in the know, and let the public know what the government is doing for them, what the government has done for them. Those people will appreciate us, and they will vote for our beloved president. I want to thank the organizers for this retreat and the team of facilitators, like my senior here, Honorable Daudi Nigereko.
I'm Angalia Godwin, the Rdc Kikube district. We have been here for 3 days refresher training. This has been the refresher training, trying to harmonize some of the errors we have made in the last 4 years. Remember, in 2021, the NRM government made a commitment before Ugandans that we are going to do on several areas, sectors and subsectors of the government, health, education, and infrastructure. So we have been here to review ourselves on how we can improve on service delivery. Remember, we are remaining with only 1 year as per manifesto implementation. 2, since we are going into a general election, we have been also harmonizing how we can coordinate well with the politicians. You see, some of politicians at this critical time, they are complicated to work with, but we have been harmonizing how we can work with the politician. 3, Bunyoro borders Congo, and you are aware that Eastern Congo, there is insecurity. Actually, there is no leadership in eastern part of Congo. And districts like Kikube, where I'm representing, Bulisa borders Congo. So we have been given new tips how we can have a cross-border meeting and how we can continue playing our cardinal role of coordinating security agencies so that we can have peace and stability in the region. The region we are talking about, Bunyoro, has a lot, and we have benefited a lot from NRM. There is oil activities which are going on, even in my district, and as per record, of course, 94% of employees in oil and gas are Ugandans, and a lot of infrastructure development has taken place in Bunyoro. We have good roads, we have an international airport, we have a playfield stadium which is being constructed in Hoima city. So there is a lot. So there is no reason why we should have opposition in Bunyoro. Because even in the 80s, Bunyoro, we had some small rebel groups in Bugoma, in Budongo and other areas. But now we have peace. And Bunyoro has benefited from the national cake. A prime minister comes from Bunyoro. Kakumiro is in Bunyoro. So we have been, this has been a kind of a refresher training to remind ourselves on achievements of NRM and how we can consolidate this achievement and we do better in the next general election. Asante sana.